Himself, Joe Tambo, who has come forward to sponsor 110 students to the university. Each one of the 110 students who has been identified from very poor backgrounds, many of them are actually orphans and partial orphans, have been given 10,000 each. An amount of money that has already been paid to the various universities which they are joining. And on behalf of the sub-county, on behalf of the community, I want to say thank you, Bwana Tambo, wherever you are, may God bless you. We've also had the opportunity to talk to our students who are joining the university about their responsibilities. We talked about the issues of being disciplined when they are there, working hard so that they can pass in the exams. And we've also talked to them about the new model, government funding model for the university students, in which we have 4 categories, in which the category number 1 is those who are classified as vulnerable. Many of them are orphans coming from very, very poor families. And what the government is doing in this one is that for those who are vulnerable, the government is giving a scholarship of 80% of the fees that is paid to the respective universities. And then also they will be given the rest 20% as loans to enable them pursue their education. The second category is classified as extremely needy. And this once again will receive scholarship up to 70% of the fees payable in their respective universities. And then also they will be given a loan of 30%. In the first 2 categories of the vulnerable and the most needy, we realized that the parents have not been factored in. The government is taking care of everything in the new model. Then category 3, we are talking about needy students, in which case they shall be awarded by the government 50% of the fees payable, and then they will also be given 30% of loan of that fees. And then in this category, the parents are supposed to chip in the fees payable up to 20%. And then we have needy, classified as needy. This is where in these homes there is a very good income, and the parents can come in. And in this category, we have the government giving to the students 32% of the fees payable in their respective universities for the various courses. They are also 48% by the government, and therefore what it means is that the parents or the household will pay simply 20% of the payable fees. We've talked about this, and we have encouraged them to actually work hard, and we ensure that those who are very vulnerable, coming from poor backgrounds, will actually not be left behind in this education.
I'm going to join